Welcome to the jungle. We're gonna make some games. Starting up Discord because I forgot to start up Discord so I can announce in Discord. Do 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 do. What's up? Today, alright, so a few days ago, I made these two things in Unity. Ow. Sorry about that. Happens all the time. I made this little character that can run around. I don't have support for moving this around on the with the gamepad drawer yet, but you can run around, you can jump. Jump wasn't working for some reason, that was weird. And I also made this little particle effect, which is a cool looking fire thing. Fire, I think it looks pretty good. Oh, I should have added like the heat distortion on it. Oh well. So that's my this is stuff that I worked on. This is different. This is a different project. This is just showing you some of the stuff I made. This is actually not programmed very well. It's not. It's the game feel is not very good. And you can actually get stuck up on top of this torch. Hold on. Yeah, see, now I can't move. So yeah, but we're gonna do a new project. And I'll show you how to make a little platformer, which this is actually my first time ever doing this, so I'm just going by guesswork on how to actually do this. Platformer. Let's do 3D platformer test. And then we're going to move it to Unity practice. Sure, let's put it in Unity practice. Template 3D. Create, yeah, okay. Create project. Now, I believe that, the pack that everyone uses for, I have to, I can't move that right now. Alright, I have to wait for it to load. It actually has to do a few things first. So I'm gonna go get a drink while it's doing that. I'll be right back. I switched it to 2D project. Did I really? No, I didn't. You gotta be, you're joking me, right? I didn't switch it to 2D. Did I? We'll see. Get over there. Okay. I did switch it to 2D project. So that means we are going to delete. We're going to go ahead and get in there and delete that whole thing and try again. My bad. New 3D platformer test. Unity practice. Template 3D. Create project. Alright, I'll be right back. done yet? Nope, still working. Yeah. There we go. All right, so we have our little scene here. It looks like. Oh, it's gonna let me do this. Looks like this, and we have to. First thing you have to do is make something for everyone to stand on. So you make a little. You go to 3D object and you make a plane, and you make it. You embiggen it. You also want to give it a texture of some sort. So I had a texture somewhere. In my downloads. Where's my downloads folder? So I can find it. What is this? Okay, whatever. Do you know what? I'll just take the first image I see and make that the texture. So, alright, let's make a materials folder. And then in the materials folder, we need a texture folder. Textures. And then we're gonna go ahead and copy this. And we're gonna go ahead and create a new material. We're gonna go floor. No, wait, hold on. Floor, the inspector, and then we're gonna take it. And come on, there we go. Yeah. I think we wanted to tile a bit more. So it's tiling 10, 10. Oops, wrong one. Hold on. That's for secondary maps. Tiling 10 by 10. Here we go. Maybe a little more. 30 by 30. There we go. So here's our floor texture. What am I doing? Okay, so here's our floor texture. And then we need to create a character. But our character can't do anything yet. Because we haven't programmed it yet. First thing we're gonna do. Alright, so we need a capsule. 'Cause this is what you use for your character. We don't want the mesh renderer in there. Wait. Yeah. I'm trying to remember exactly how I did this. Alright, we need to actually bring the character model in here. So here's what you're gonna do. I need a new window. Alright. You need to go down to Mixamo and log in, go to characters, and I think a good free character that I use, which is the one that I used in the other one, is Knight. Come on. This is really slow, because Mixamo is really slow, because it's programmed badly. Come on. Come the fuck on. Alright. Can you please? Oh my god. This is the slowest fucking website. Sorry. NIGHT. Give me the Knight. Enter. It's not what I want. Alright, let's just sort through them. It's probably I think there's only so many of these. This is a laggy Castle Guard 02. I think it's Castle Guard 01 I want. You know what? There we go. Here's Castle Guard 01. So I'm gonna download this. Download. I want it in a T-pose. I want it in an FBX. Yes, I think I've already downloaded this. Oh well. Okay, yeah. I've already downloaded this. Castle Guard 01 by FBX. Alright, so you just drag hold on, actually let me make a make models, and then you wanna characters, and then let's drag the guard here. Okay. That's gonna take a little bit to inflate. Yeah, it depends on what kind of character you're using for if you use an A pose or a T pose. Usually you want to use a T pose. You usually want to use a T pose. T pose is, yeah. Some things are modeled in an A pose, but you usually want to use a T pose. Okay, so I got this. Let me see if I can remember how to actually get these to work. Something like, there's like model, materials, here we go. You have to extract these textures. And, okay, let me, go textures folder, texture. Alright, so yeah, you have to extract these textures, put them in textures, select folder, and then give it some time. Yeah. What? Okay. And fix now. Sorry, it popped up a thing off screen. Alright. Alright, so you have, oh, I should have made this a materials. Sorry. Let's create a materials. And then put textures inside materials. And then, alright, new material. Alright, matte, night. Alright. So, now we can just go ahead and drag this into there, and this into there, and this into there, and that should all work. And then, oh yeah, now it works. Now we have night. Okay, so we just drag this into the scene, and it will automatically create the hierarchy and everything we need. Let me just drag this in the capsule. Set all of its transforms to 0. So it's actually we want to move this down. Okay, so yeah, this needs to be moved down. Let's see if we can line this up right. Hold on. Doesn't need to be perfect, but alright, so capsule, let's make the capsule a bit. I might have to adjust this anyways. Let's make the capsule a bit taller. Alright, 2.1, yeah. 2.1, 2.4, 2. Alright, yeah, that's gonna work. Alright, that's good enough. Whatever. Let's go ahead and put the capsule on the ground now. Where's the ground? Holy shit. Oh, it's just fucking... Okay. Alright. So we got our character. He's on the ground. UE4. I wouldn't use UE4. You know what? This needs to be tiled more. Hold on. I'll just shrink this down. We don't need to be that big. Oops. All right, sure. Okay. Yeah, hey, welcome to the stream, I say. Sorry, I didn't mean to not notice you. I'm kind of concentrating. So, because, alright, so this thing needs a character controller. But the character controller, here's the secret about the character controller. It doesn't do anything by default. You still have to program everything about this character controller and how it does things. All the character controller does is allow the platform capsule to actually move around and not walk through walls and shit. So, we need to go to physics and we'll give it a character controller. Oh, character controller already has a capsule collider. So let's go and remove this one. I forgot about that. Alright. 2.2. Alright, so we got that character controller in there. And the character controller will not even... Watch this. The character controller won't even fall on its own. Watch. See, it just floats. Alright, so... Right now we have the main camera. This is the first thing you want to program because you want the camera to be able to freaking stick with the character, right? So we're gonna start actually programming now. We're gonna create a scripts folder, and then create a folder for camera. And I could make the cut knight use a pogo stick. I don't know if I have the animations for that. Instead of a character controller, use a rigid body, then make a component to code your character code. You could do that, but don't. Don't. If you're a good programmer, don't use a rigid body. You don't need that. You don't need a rigid body. Like if you're new, definitely use a rigid body. But it's not the best thing to start with. Okay, so we want a simple dolly camera, and we want it to be controlled by we want it to be controlled by the right analog stick. Oh, so the first thing we should actually be doing. Hold on, I'm opening Visual Studio. The first thing we should actually be doing is adding a horizontal axis. So edit. Come on. Fucking. Go away. Okay. Product settings, input. So we have all these. We have all this shit, right? We need horizontal. Hold on. We need this. We need these because we're going to be controlling it with the. I don't remember which one. I think that the third one is X and the fourth one is Y. I don't remember. Yeah, so I'm going to be controlling it with the right stick. What's a good alternative to rigid body? Just programming the physics yourself. You don't need a rigid body. You can always use a rigid body if you want it to be, like, really easy. But we don't... Helix Snake, can we get a background story / explanation to what you're doing? I need a job, and to get a job, I need to brush up on my programming skills, and that's why I'm programming. That's basically... That's the background story. And I want a job doing Unity stuff. Okay, so for a camera dolly, you always want to start asking yourself, what do I need this camera dolly to have access to? So, the first thing is, since this is the dolly around a target, I need the target. So, public, game object target. That's, how do you implement smooth lighting? I don't know. Challenge, make the knight use a pogo stick. I could. All right. So you got your target. All right. You need to save the pitch and yaw information. So that's how this is going to be pitch yaw. Why not Unreal 4? Because Unreal 4 sucks. I like you both Unity and Unreal 4 and dislike Unity and Unreal 4 for different reasons. But Unreal is I don't like Unreal that much as Unity. Unreal has some serious issues with especially if you decide to go with their little system of all right, I don't want to get distracted. Especially if you go with their little system of the coding thing that they have where you drag and drop things. I don't remember what it's called, but it can become corrupted and you can lose days worth of progress, and it's just not a fun time. So also the physics are awful. The physics in Unreal, unless you really really know what you're doing. Like you have to be a super professional in order you have to basically program your own physics. In order for the physics to work right. All right, so we have game object target. We have public. You know what? I have an idea. I think. Okay, never mind. Okay, don't think about that right now. So we have private. F. We can use a vector too, but it's simpler to use float. F pitch private. Oops. Oh, I forgot data type. Float. Okay. Private float. F yaw. And I think that's all we need. This is going to be a very simple. I know physics. I can help. No, I know physics myself. Physics is not that hard to program. Unless you're doing like rotation shit, then it gets a little tricky. So you have your target, you have your pitch, and your yaw. You want to do an update. So basically, every update frame, you want it to face the target. So this dot transform dot rotation equals trans look at and then I think this will work. Look at target dot transform. All right, what did I do wrong? Oh yeah, okay. Dot. This will give you a quaternion. Yeah. Look at gives you a. Okay, quaternion. Okay, this function doesn't have a return value. It just does this. Okay, so I haven't done this in a while, so give me a bit of a break. Okay, so transform.lookAt literally just makes the transform so that it faces the target transform. I believe it doesn't it never rolls, so we don't need to worry about that. And then we need let's just start with that and make sure that works before we start doing anything else. So we have dolly camera. Let's grab the camera. Oh boy. Okay. Let's grab the camera, drag this in there. Target is this. Let's move the camera over and see if the camera points at it when we play. Yes, it does. Alright, so we got that. How much experience do I have with game programming? Years. I have years of experience. Alright, so that works. It doesn't drop yet. I'm programming the camera right now. Alright, and then we want, let's start, with, pitch is 0. Oops, oh, fucking, okay. What am I doing? Okay. God damn it. Okay.
Luigi, look!
F pitch equals 0. It's good to instantiate these things, and then if you want to instantiate them in a different way later, then you can do that. Alright. I'm not teaching, I'm only brushing up on my skills. So, how many video games characters have you made? I've made one. Today, or in the last month or so. I made one just a few days ago. Okay. Okay, so we have transform to look at. We need... Oh, we should also get a public... distance. We want... Okay, public float... F distance. I don't know if this is gonna... This won't be controlled quite yet. We're not gonna do camera collision and stuff yet like that yet. We're just gonna do this very simple. Okay, so we have the F distance, F yaw, and F pitch, right? So what we want is we want to actually no, we want to do this before we do the look at. All right. I have made some games and they are available to the public. I haven't done this yet. I haven't done what I'm doing right now yet. All right, so we have our our Y value is going to be our yaw. All right, so vector 3. We want to we don't do this. Okay, vector 3. Offset. Let's use Hungarian notation or whatever. I think v3 offset equals. Let's just do a new vector 3. Or vector 3 dot back. Sure, why not? Just to make it less confusing from a mathematical. Let's do front, forward. All right. I did try Unreal. In fact, I worked professionally in the Unreal Engine. I can't imagine doing anything more difficult than improvisational programming for a faceless crowd of people with a bunch of questions. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I have, like, performance anxiety. V3 offset dot road. This isn't the most efficient way. There we go. Okay. Can I split this? Yeah, okay, here we go. Euler rotation, and we want pitch, yaw, and roll, so F pitch. I don't know if this is gonna work. And then you can just dot rotate. Wait. Actually, I think this works with I believe this works with overloading operators, so maybe I have this in the reverse order. I haven't done this in a while, so it's a lot of trial and error. Yeah, okay, so that works. Okay, we have a there we go. Okay. So we have that should work. That's our Euler angles. I think that'll work. And then Oh, we want to multiply in times f distance, and then we want call camera transforms and late update, or you're gonna have jitter. Okay, good advice. Thank you. You're absolutely right. Forgot about that. Good job being helpful, man. All right. So yeah, all right. Sometimes I get it. I'm not quite in the programming's mindset. Times f distance, transform dot position equals. I know what I need to do. I just need to, okay, equals target dot transform dot position plus v3 offset. All right, so there's no actual. We're gonna try this. What this should do is make it like directly behind the. Okay, I obviously fucked something up. Oh, it's because it's currently inside the guard because there's no I didn't actually set this variable. What does multiplying a quaternion with a vector 3 do? It's just operator overloading, or it's, yeah, the operator is overloaded. It just actually takes the vector and applies the quaternion to it. So a quaternion is a rotation. It's basically just a 3D rotation. All right, so this is actually a little too far, but this is exactly what I expected it to do. Let's make it 10. So that means that hopefully that it's working right. That looks like a good distance. All right, and so we also want. All right, so we want to be able to change the pitch and yaw. First thing we want to do is all right. Yeah, we want to put that. Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit of white space and f pitch. We'll find out later if we have to reverse this or not. Plus equals input dot get axis vertical 2. I don't know if this is I think it's actually case sensitive, so I need to do that. And then we need to multiply it by delta time. This will probably be really slow. Time dot delta time. You need to multiply it by delta time because late update is called every frame, and otherwise you'll get different camera speeds based on your frame rate. You don't want that. So if when you multiply it by delta time, this get axis is, I think, from 0 to 1 or -1 to 1. Yeah, I think it's from -1 to 1. And time dot delta time basically means that this can change by 1 a second. So how fast this will be will all depend on whether or not quaternion dot Euler. Oh yeah, it's degrees. It's not radians. So this is going to be extremely slow. Let's put in some more variables. Private float f pitch speed. We actually want this public. And f yaw speed. Why is it doing that? No. Freaking Visual Studio. I don't understand why that did. And we seem to have gotten it. Okay. All right. So we got f pitch speed, f yaw speed, times delta time, times f pitch speed. I'm going to go ahead and put some things in here. Some default values. I think it lets you do this. I'm going 10 degrees per second. I think that's probably way too low, but we'll do whatever. How many degrees per second? You want, like, at least 180. All right. 180. All right. And then we also want a yaw limit, because we don't want to be able to... And the yaw limit will be... let's do 70, yeah, 70 degrees. You don't want to be able to move the camera up too much. Alright, so, f pitch plus equals that. F yaw plus equals horizontal to and then times f yaw speed. And then we need, actually, I think I got this backwards. Hold on. Let me think about this. F yaw is around the y-axis. F pitch is around the x-axis. So no, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. F yaw plus... What did I do wrong here? Oh, okay. And then... F yaw equals math f dot clamp f yaw minimum negative f yaw limit f yaw limit, and that should be good. Let's see whether or not this works. Okay. Alright, all sorts of crazy stuff could happen. Like, this. Okay, we can rotate the, yaw doesn't need a limit. Pitch is the one that needs a limit. I'm an idiot. Okay, pitch is the one that needs a limit. Pitch is the one that needs a limit. I'm fucking okay. Why would I limit the yaw? You wouldn't want to do that. All right. So we already have our first problem, which is that this is always active. And I bet I know why. No, I don't know why. Never mind, I don't know why that's doing that. Dead zone, gravity, sensitivity, vertical 2, horizontal 2. Let's switch to joystick 1 and see if that fixes it. Oh, that did fix it. Okay. So, alright, now we have the problem where pressing up on the joystick does nothing, but pressing left and right. Okay, I need to look up... Here's something I should have done earlier. Unity joystick axes. It's the Xbox 360 controller, but I think it'll work the same. Right stick 4 and 5. All right. I got this completely wrong. All right. This should allow us to move around. What the fuck, man? I can't control it at all now. So if we want to see if this is a problem with our programming, then all we have to do is just put like random bullshit in here so that it's not triggered by any actual. No, now we get errors. That's not how we do that. Let's just do horizontal and vertical. That way we control it with the left joystick. Bitch. Yeah, this controller shit just doesn't work. I had the same problem earlier. Alright, we have... The fuck, dude? It's the same problem. Horizontal controls both. Alright, I'm starting to think that's a programming problem. Let me switch it back to horizontal 2 and vertical 2. You never know whether it's an actual programming problem or... Jesus fucking Christ. Or a problem with the game. Like the problem with the engine and the controller. This is why it's doing this. I think maybe. No. No. Print the access value in the log. That's a good idea. Okay. Debug.log. Vertical do and horizontal do. This will spam the log, but who cares? I don't care right now. Console. Yeah, the fucking. I literally just uninstalled VJoy, and I thought I fixed this. Now it's 0. Wait, hold on. What? Okay, yeah, that's just the input going off. Okay, so why... How do you... I fixed this before the stream. I already fixed this. I already fixed this before the stream. And it's broken again. Unity 4th and 5th axis. Always -1. Okay. Let me try just switching these back to X and Y and seeing if that fixes it. Just to see if those are fucked up. Alright. That's normal. 4th axis, 5th axis. Welcome to programming with Unity, where most of your time is spent fixing problems with Unity and not actual problems with your own code. Alright, here we go. Xbox controller, right stick, always stuck at -1. That's not the issue. VJoy. I uninstalled VJoy. Okay. I already uninstalled VJoy. Can't fucking believe this. I can't believe this. I uninstalled it already. Let me try restarting. Maybe that'll fix it. That's probably what. That's probably. Alright, so we saved the scene. I'm gonna have to restart the stream as well, but whatever. See you guys. I need to get rid of VJoy. VJoy causes this problem. I'll be right back, guys. See you in a bit.